What's going on? What's happening, fellas? Let's get right into it. So today we're going to talk about how masculine men treat themselves. All right, guys. Now, for most men, most of their life, pretty much all of their life, they've been taught how to treat people, how to respect people, how to be kind to people, how to be aware of other people's feelings, emotions, and actions. But very rarely are men taught how to treat themselves. Okay, guys, very rarely. And this is due to the fact of no male role models, no brotherhood, lack of male communities. I do truly believe if more men actually collaborated and got together, okay, guys, and put their egos aside, these topics would be talked about more, and more men would understand you need to make yourself your own mental center point of origin. Meaning simply, you need to focus on you. All right, fellas, focus on you. Yes, you should be considerate of other people's feelings. Yes, at times, other people's emotions and what they got going on, yes, it may matter. But for the most part, fellas, you need to focus on you. Okay, guys, this is the only way you will become a top tier man. And this is the only way you will live a fulfilled life if you put you first. There's a sense of selfishness that you need to have as a man in order to even take care of other people. In order to be there and support other people, you have to do all these things for yourself first. If you need help with any area when it comes to becoming the best version of yourself as a man, whether it's fitness, mindset, masculinity, being more attractive, I am here for you. There's a link in the description where you can book a one-on-one coaching call with me and get all the answers you need, and we can continue your masculine journey together. And the first way masculine men treat themselves, masculine men have boundaries and they do not tolerate disrespect. Out of all things that a man can actually take and be okay with, disrespect is not one of them. I have seen many men be disrespected, and the response that the men had from being disrespected didn't end too well. I've heard many men say that they rather be alone in the ditch, in the cave by themselves versus being disrespected. And not just by a woman, but by anybody. I don't know any man on this planet that can actually take disrespect. This is why you need to learn as a man to set boundaries and to not tolerate disrespect. A man who consistently tolerates disrespect is a man who is consistently lowering his masculinity and being emasculated. I don't know about you, but when anybody disrespects me, man or woman, it doesn't make me feel good. It doesn't make me feel like a man. Now, it doesn't make me feel less of a man, but they're not treating me like who I am when they disrespect me, especially when it's overt. Okay, guys. Now, if somebody disrespects you and they don't really know that they did it and you got to check them, that's fine. But that's all part of setting boundaries. Setting boundaries in friendships and especially in relationships. You have to set boundaries. If you let people walk all over you, talk to you any kind of way, do whatever they want to do to you, say whatever they want to do to you, fellas, you're not a masculine man. Okay, now I'm not saying you got to be mean and you got to walk around like a tyrant, just checking everybody who look at you sideways. But at the same time, if somebody directly disrespects you or overtly disrespects you in front of your face, you have to stand up for yourself. I'm not saying to pick a fight. All right, guys, it's the last thing I would tell you to do to escalate an altercation just because you felt disrespected. But you need to learn how to check people and you need to learn how to let people know, bro, don't cross that line. Okay, these are my boundaries. You do not cross those lines. And if you cross those lines, there will be repercussions. Okay, guys, so when you learn how to respect yourself by doing what I just said, ultimately, inevitably, people will respect. The biggest things that you need to put respect on, G, is your time. Okay, your time, which is the most valuable, the most sacred, the most scarce commodity in the world. You need to respect your time more than you respect your money. Okay, guys, time, you don't get time back. If you lose $100,000, you can get that $100,000 back. But I can't think of one man on this planet that can get back his time. No matter how much money you got, you cannot buy time. Now, you can buy time as far as hiring people to delegate things for you in your business and stuff, but you can't literally get time back. The last 5 minutes that just passed, that you just spent learning today, you can't get that back. Obviously, you spent the last 5 minutes doing something productive. All right, guys, so it's worth it. But for the most part, you have to respect your time. If you don't respect your time, G, people ain't going to respect your time. Next thing, you need to take care of your health. You need to take care of your health and you need to take care of your body. All right, fellas, this is something that a lot of guys are not taught. And it's crazy because when you look at men versus women, when men get up to a certain age, most men start having a lot of health difficulties that women don't have. like heart problems, cardiovascular problems, functional problems like joint and muscular issues. Why? Because most men do not take care of their health and do not take care of their body at a young age. Okay, guys, this is something that men are not taught. You, as a masculine man, your body is your status symbol. People judge you from your body and your appearance. I can't make it any simpler than that. For anybody who thinks that when somebody looks at you, that they're not judging you based on how much muscle definition you either have or don't have. If you don't think that somebody's not judging you based on your hygiene, based on how you keep yourself together, based on how you dress, based on your health, you are confused and you are deluded. People are judging you every single day. The women you talk to, the men you interact with, people you work with, they're judging you every single day based on how you take care of yourself, because how you take care of yourself shows your self-esteem, shows the respect you have yourself or lack thereof. Okay, guys? So rule number 2, take care of yourself, take care of your health, take care of your body, get in the best shape of your life. This is what top tier masculine men do. Any man who has an excuse for not taking care of his own health and his own body is not a masculine man. Okay, I don't care how tough he is. He's not a masculine man, because you know as a man that your health is a priority. Not just to look good, but to be able to live a fulfilled life, to be able to do things. If you're not healthy, G, I don't care how tough you are. Okay, guys, if you're not healthy and you out of shape and me and you get in a fight, G, I'm going to dog you. I'm going to drag you. I'm going to pin you to the ground. All right, guys, it's that easy. All right, fellas. So you got to understand, if you want people to respect you and perceive you as a masculine man, build some damn muscle. Get in the best shape of your life. Have good health. Get in the best cardiovascular shape of your life. All right, fellas, this is one of the ways you take care of yourself. Next thing, follow God. One of the things that you need to remember is God is always watching. All right, fellas, this is one of the things that I had to slowly over time program myself. For the most part, most men believe or follow God. I think most people are religious. They're probably not over religious, but most people are religious, meaning they submit to a higher power, meaning God. Okay, guys? But one of the things that a lot of people don't understand is that God is always watching you. And that's how you need to live your life. As a masculine man, being aware that God is always watching is one of the most critical and vital mindsets that you need to have. And the reason why is because if you know that the person or the entity or the spirit or whatever you want to call it is continuously, persistently, consistently watching you every single day, every single move you make, you're going to be 100% conscious of the decisions that you make. You're going to be 100% conscious of the things that you do, the things that you don't do, the things that you're lazy or procrastinate on, the things, a bad decision you make, even the bad thoughts that you have. If you just program your mind that God is always watching. This is a life hack, fellas. If you want to have a better life, if you want to start developing better habits, picture in your mind, because it's true, but just program your mind that God is always watching you. His eyes are always on you. And how you act, the results you get in life are going to be based on how you act, because he's either going to reward you or deny you based on your actions. It's like your mom when you were 6 years old and your mom followed you everywhere you went. You will be on your best behavior. But the reason why a lot of guys in high school, middle school, elementary acted up in school is because their mom wasn't there. And when their mom showed up with the belt, they got right. All right, G, I remember when I was in kindergarten, I was bad as hell. But one time my teacher called my mom, and the whole time my mom was sitting in the back of the class watching me act the ass. Okay, guys, now if I knew my mom was in the back of the class and if I knew my teacher called my mom, I probably would have been behaving in that class. But because I didn't know that she was watching me, I decided to slip up and I decided to be a little degenerate. Okay, guys, so you need to put it in your mind that God is always watching, because he 100% is. New to my channel, guys, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you're getting value from this video so far, hit that like button. Now, the next way masculine men treat themselves, fellas, is self-development. Okay, guys, self-development, continuously learning, never-ending knowledge. Okay, guys, as a man, you should always be focused on the next level in life. Okay, you should never get complacent with your current self. All right, now I'm not saying that you shouldn't be proud of the accomplishments that you've made, okay, guys, and the progress that you've gained, but you should never get complacent. You should always be seeking more. And that goes along with your knowledge. Yes, you're probably a very smart and intelligent guy. You probably know a lot about a lot of stuff. But life is short, but the art of life is long. Meaning there's a lot to learn. Okay, now I'm not telling you you gotta know it all right, fellas, but you have areas in your life where you can improve. Okay, guys, I have areas in my life where I can improve. Even though I coach other men, even though I teach other guys, even though I do several coaching calls a week, I still need to take time to self-develop myself. I still need to take time to sit down in a quiet room and read and learn and get and game up myself and get knowledge and learn from other people and get mentors and go to conferences and get in networks and continuously learn, develop, and grow. This is what masculine men do. Masculine men never get complacent. Top tier men never settle for the version that they are today. The version that you are today, okay, guys, should be better than the version that you were yesterday. Every single day, you should be getting 1% better. 1% better. If there's a topic that you learned about a week ago and you're not done learning, keep learning. If you're done with that topic, learn a new topic. Keep growing, keep developing. And everything you learn, you put that shit to practice. Okay, guys, but the point is never ending knowledge. If you have any free time, G, instead of getting on Netflix, instead of getting on the PS5, instead of going out and party, grab a freaking book, watch a freaking video, G. Go to a conference, get a mentor. All right, because 20 years later, you're going to wish you have done all this stuff, and you're going to wish you not have wasted your life watching Netflix, going out and partying. These things, okay, guys, these are fun things. All right, fellas, these are recreational things that everybody is due if they earn it. Too many people are looking for fun stuff too early, G. I'm going to be honest. Life as a man is not supposed to be fun. Yeah, you're going to have moments of fun and enjoyment, but for the most part, life as a man is about duty and responsibility. Okay, guys, I say this all the time, and I actually got this quote from Grant Cardone. Success is my duty and responsibility. All right, guys, like that's what a man's life is about. Duty and responsibility. Unfortunately, as a man, you don't get the luxury of continuous fun like women and children. Women and children are due continuous fun. Why? Because they're very fragile objects and they don't have the duty of responsibility and the burden of performance on them to take care of people like protecting and providing like we do. Okay, but if you spend all your time having fun, how can you protect and provide for people? How can you be a leader? How can you call yourself a masculine man if you're doing the same shit that women and children do, and that's having fun, dopamine, pleasure? Okay, guys, you got to focus. All right, this is what a masculine man is being about: duty and responsibility. How you become a masculine man is commit to your word. All right, this is another way you need to treat yourself. This is not for other people. Okay, yes, when you tell somebody you're going to do something, you need to do it. All right, fellas, 100%. You don't want to let people down and become unreliable or untrustworthy. But it's not just what you tell other people, it's what you tell yourself. People always want to know how you build confidence. This is how you build confidence. When you tell yourself you're going to do something, you do it. I don't care what you say. I don't care what it is. If you tell yourself you're going to climb Mount Everest, you get your ass, go get some bungee rope or whatever climbing tools you need and go get up on that mountain and get the climbing. All right. And the reason why is because you told yourself you was going to do it. People want to know how to build confidence. Do what you say you're going to do. All right. I think this is the foundation of building confidence, keeping your damn word. Okay, guys, this is one of the things that I've actually learned. This is a practical way to build confidence. Tell yourself you're going to do something, even if it's outrageous, and then do it. I got this little trick I play on myself, G. All right. When I'm working out, I'm in the middle of my workout. Sometimes I tell myself I'm about to do 100 push-ups just in the middle of my workout. Me knowing I don't feel like doing 100 push-ups straight in the middle of a chest workout. You know, my chest is already burning, G, but I told myself I was going to do it. So what I do, I drop down to the floor, knock the 100 push-ups out. I may only get to 55 and may have to finish the other 45 later. But once I finish, there's a sense of accomplishment I have. There's a sense of confidence that I have when I actually do it. If I go out and I see a beautiful woman that I'm attracted to, if I tell myself in my head, I'm going to go talk to that woman, and then I end up not going to talk to that woman and she walks off and leaves and I never see her again, that's going to drop my confidence, G. Because what I'm getting used to is telling myself that I'm going to do something and then not fulfilling that promise. But if I see that beautiful woman and I say, I'm going to go talk to her, and if I go talk to her and whether she reject me or not, I'm still going to have confidence. That's what I want you to understand. A lot of men want to know, how do I get confidence to talk to women? Gee, go talk to women and get rejected. Okay, the rejection is not going to lower your confidence. The rejection is actually going to raise your confidence. What's going to lower your confidence is not going over there and talking to her because you told yourself you would, or you told your boy you would, or you've been on Instagram and YouTube yelling out that you a G and you talk to women and you ain't scared to approach women, and then you saw a beautiful woman and you ain't say nothing. Now your confidence is lower, not because she rejected you, but because you didn't go talk to her and then she left and you never saw her again. And you know that you are a man who doesn't keep his promises. All right, fellas, you cannot be that guy. So when you tell yourself you're going to do something, go do it. And I guarantee your confidence will start to raise and raise and raise, because what you're doing is stacking wins. Okay, guys, you're stacking wins. You being rejected by a woman is not a win, but you going over there and being bold enough to talk to her like 99% of men can't do, you got to win. Okay, fellas, now all you need to do is alter your appearance or how you dress or get some body game or learn some game or whatever it is, G. All right, fellas. But the point is, keep your word. If you tell yourself you're going to do something, do it. If you tell somebody else you're going to do something, do it. But especially if you tell yourself. All right. Next thing. All right, fellas. No negative self-talk. All right, guys. This is one of the things that I really, really hate when I see men do. Something that you need to understand is that other people, other than yourself, you're going to get people that are going to talk bad about you. You're going to get people that are going to spread rumors, say negative things about you. You're going to get people that are going to hate on you. It doesn't make any sense for you to speak negatively about yourself. Okay, you already have enough people saying negative things about you. You already have enough people giving you negative energy. You already have enough people doubting you. Why would you join the club? Okay, I'm gonna say this, and this is gonna hurt for a lot of guys, but nobody cares about your life as much as you need to care about your life. Nobody does, not even your mom. Your mom loves you, G, but not as much as you need to love yourself. Your mom is not going to get up every day and speak positive words to you. Yeah, she might when you need it, okay, but it's not going to be a consistent thing because she's not conscious of your ass every day, bro. You need to make yourself your own mental point of origin, focus on you, and stop saying dumb shit to yourself. Stop telling yourself that you're dumb. Stop telling yourself that you're not confident. Stop telling yourself that you're bad with women. Stop telling yourself that women don't see you. Stop saying these things. Words matter, bro. Okay, words matter. That's why I tell people all the time, be careful of the words you say. Words have a lot of light and power. Okay, guys, whether it's negative or positive, it doesn't matter. Words matter. Okay, guys, if words didn't matter, people wouldn't fucking talk. All right, fellas. So you got to understand, if you're going to talk to yourself, say positive things to yourself. Even if you're not at the place that you want to be, you got to tell yourself you the shit. Even though if you're not there yet, bro, every time you look in the mirror, tell yourself, gee, I'm that guy. I'm the fucking man. I may not be where I want to be yet, but this is just a page or a chapter in my story. But I'm going to get there one day. All right, fellas. So you got to understand, no matter where you at in life, gee, masculine men don't talk shit to themselves. All right, masculine men speak themselves up. They have positive self-talk, not negative self-talk. Leave that for all the haters. Let the haters talk bad about you. I don't want you to talk bad about you, G. All right, it just don't make sense. Last thing, guys, and this is the most crucial, fellas, is you need to be 100% honest and transparent with yourself. I know I just said you shouldn't speak negative to yourself, and you should pump yourself up, okay, and speak highly of yourself. But at the same time, you got to be honest. All right, you have to be honest of where you're at. And what I mean by that, if you know you're behind on your goals, if you know you're behind on where you want to be, do not delude your mind and tell yourself that you've already made it and you don't need to put in work. Yes, I want you to pump yourself up. Yes, I want you to convince yourself that you're that guy, but you also have to put in the work to be that guy as well. All right, you looking in the mirror telling yourself, I'm the guy, I'm the shit, I'm him. That's just for your confidence. But as far as the actual results in your life and the outcomes in your life, you still got to put in work. Don't lie to yourself, all right, fellas, and tell yourself that you're somewhere when you're really not. Don't lie to yourself and be like, well, I'll get women, I'm good with women, all this stuff. You're not good with women. All right, fellas, you a simp. You think you're good with women because you're probably getting 4s and 5s, but really you're not. Okay, guys, level up. Be honest with yourself, okay? If you want to be somewhere and you're not yet there, tell yourself the truth. Gee, I ain't there, but I'm going to get there. All right. Don't delude yourself. Don't delude yourself into telling yourself that you really been working when you really haven't been working. Don't delude yourself and say, oh, I've been putting in work and you only put in 3 hours when you know you could have put in 8. you're not really putting in work. You may have put in more work than the other dude over there, but you ain't put as much work as your potential, or you didn't put as much work as you're capable of. Okay, so don't lie to yourself. Don't tell yourself that you're working at 100% when you're actually not. One of the most common things I hear guys say is that they outwork everybody and nobody don't work as hard as them. If you ask any man, especially in business, sports, whatever, they'll say that they're the hardest working person they know. We know in reality that you're not the hardest working person you know. You're not, because those times when you're watching Netflix, somebody else is working. So you're not the hardest working person you know, G. But if you keep lying to yourself and deluding yourself, gee, the results are going to come sooner or later, and you're going to see clear as day that you weren't the hardest working person you know. All right, guys. Same thing with fitness and body game. You tell yourself you hitting the gym hard every day when you really texting in between sets. You're not really going hard. You slacking. You missing reps. Don't lie to yourself, G. A real man's character is judged by what he does when he's alone in the dark by himself, not what he posts on social media, not what people see him do, not all the flashy, gimmicky stuff he show people. The shit that he does when nobody's looking, when it's quiet time by himself, and the only person that's watching is God. That's a real man. All right, fellas. So, guys, I'm gonna tell you, if you want to be a masculine man, it's not just about walking around big old chest, nice chiseled jaw, talking shit to women. It's all this stuff. All right, fellas. The core things, the main thing, focus on you. All right, fellas. That's all I got for the day. It's your boy KD, man. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Don't forget, if you have not grabbed my free testosterone booster guide, a link is in the description where I give you 13 easy, practical, simple ways to naturally boost your testosterone. And if you have not joined my exclusive memberships here on YouTube, a link for that is in the description as well, where you'll get exclusive weekly content from me, guys, where I dive deep into topics that I don't give the general public. But again, I appreciate you guys for tuning in today. It's your boy KD. We out here, man.